What's going on there, Drewski?
Dude, so much.
Yeah.
Let me start with Hunter Biden. I'm curious if you saw his interview and your thoughts on that. If you
Bits
did.
of it.
Yeah.
Well,
you only needed bits.
Well,
you can
it's
get the
true.
flavor right
there's
away.
There's a couple kind of thoughts I have.
I figured.
Okay, so one thing, and I realize it's a real elitism thing, and I don't have it, but it's only because I grew up in filth with people who. It's like the conversations I have with women my entire adult life. Well, you got to have a maid.
Oh, yeah.
And I go like, well, just clean your toilet. And they go, no, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, what do you mean, what am I talking about?
Yeah.
I never knew anyone. Maids were from TV.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They're
my
from
God.
TV.
Yes,
Nobody came to my house.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? You're you're in the house.
Yeah.
Go clean it.
Yes.
By the way, forget about sort of from a cleanliness standpoint. To me, it's like it's not a monetary thing. It's not a cleanliness thing. It's kind of an emotional thing. Like I don't know, come on in, poor lady.
Oh, yeah.
And clean my toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't like it, but the whole point is it's almost alien for me. And then so Hunter Biden is going, you need these people. They clean your room. These people, they clean your toilet. They make your food. They clean your house. It's like, well, that's how you grew up.
Yeah.
I just got back from Wisconsin. The maids are white in Wisconsin. I got news for you. When you walk out of your hotel room and go down the hall, there's a 57-year-old white chick standing there pushing a cart.
Yeah.
So it's this weird kind of coastal elitism thing all
everything,
the time. Like,
everything, all the time.
Who's going to do all your stuff?
Yeah.
And
by the way, isn't it illegal to go under the minimum wage that we fought so hard to get? You fought so hard?
You don't pay more than 50 cents for a head of lettuce, do you? I'm like, well, if it's going to exploit people, then yes.
Yeah, I'd like to, yes.
I've said 1 million times, Drew.
Yeah.
I will pay whatever it costs to reasonably grow a head of lettuce.
Yes.
Where someone gets compensated.
Properly. Yes.
Well, but I feel the same way about purchasing an automobile.
Yeah.
You want to pay more than $4,000 for a new car? It's like, well, yeah, if it means the people in the factory get paid and everyone gets paid,
yes.
that's...
Oh, man, he does not look good. When you see it, they put his video up here on the wall for us. And the one thing I want you to watch for, if you can see the white of the eye above the iris, between the eyelid and the iris, you know what I'm talking about? Between the color part and the eyelid? Mm-hmm. Only 3 things do that. Mania, hyperthyroidism, stimulants.
Oh. Well, also, so there's this thing where he's, getting mad about we need basically slaves to take care of white people here.
They don't know how racist they sound. They don't get it.
No, but it's the same thing when they're talking about black people not being able to get IDs.
It's the same thing.
You sound like a zookeeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you sound like what you are. Elite.
Listen, I don't know what year Katrina was, but I would yell into the microphone during the Katrina when they're like, these people are all in the sports, they're all in the mega dome raping and killing each other. Who's in charge? It's like, you don't know how racist. You're saying, of course, you take black people and put them all together in the Superdome. They're gonna rape each other because that's what you would say about an animal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Awful.
All right. Anyway, so then he goes into this thing with his dad.
Yeah.
He's traveling around the world. They're shooting Ambien in him. He keeps traveling around the world. Okay, he's at Camp David. He's going to bed at 8.
Well,
listen,
it's worse than that.
I have traveled around the world as well, but then you come home and you have 2 weeks.
Let me defend Hunter Biden on one front and get this out of the way. And to be clear, I wish him no ill. I'm worried about his survival, frankly. I've been worried about it for a long time. He has severe addiction. I've seen no evidence that he's doing anything to treat it actively. And when you have severe addiction like that, it always comes back and it always gets worse. But having said that, again, severe addiction like he has always comes back, always gets worse. His life is in danger. Let's state it for what it is. But there's an interesting kind of amusing part of this. The left is always going around trying to find we got to be more authentic. We got to use the F-bomb. We got to figure out we got to be more like Joe Rogan. He's authentic. I'll give Hunter that. He is authentically what he is. And I would say he's high, but good for him. It's authentic. This is what he's achieved. So good times. And he talks about going down and invading El Salvador. And he also interrupts the questioner a lot. Notice that? That's another feature of these things I was talking about. Mania stimulants. So let's rewatch a little bit.
For someone, am I going to be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. Fuck you. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your fucking table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your fucking garden? Who do you think is here by the fucking sheer fucking just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance. And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals?
Yeah, I didn't see the white of the eye thing. I saw that in one part of the interview.
Anyway, look, he sounds a little bit dumb. And he has a little bit of his dad's sort of retarded moxie.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, hey, fat, you want to do some push-ups? You know, and he's like, okay, somebody said something you disagreed with.
Well, let's go back to the Ambien. Let's go back to the Ambien. Ambien, black box warning, I believe, check this for me, guys, should not be given over the age of 70. It's not to be given to elderly patients.
Right.
Definitely not to be given to elderly patients with Parkinsonism. They fall.
Right.
So who gave him Ambien?
I don't. First off, we don't know that he was taking Ambien.
Right.
That's Hunter Biden's. Look, Joe Biden is the president, and Joe Biden has a schedule. And I'm not the president, but what ends up happening, if you can compare a little bit, I'm not here to make it about me, but I just got back from a racetrack.
Yeah.
And it's a big racetrack, and I should have prepared. But I'm so fucking busy going into it, doing dates and working and stuff, that I didn't take ample time to really study something I needed to study.
Yeah.
So I get it. You're the president. So you travel around. But first off, nobody called it a day faster than Joe Biden. No one did less pressers and took more vacation times.
Yeah.
And you did all this, work around the world. And then you carved out like 12 days or something where you came back and you just secluded yourself and you went to Camp David and you worked on debate prep. So this thing where it's like you just walked off an airplane and you didn't know what time zone you were in.
Right.
Which, by the way, I could do.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yep.
And Mark Cuban could do it.
Yep.
And so could Mark Garagos and anyone named Mark. The point is Mark Wahlberg could. Yes, I could walk off an airplane in any time zone and take a 1-hour nap, take a shower, get dressed, and walk out on stage and deliver my debate.
Yeah.
Okay. So he had 2 weeks. So that's not being given Ambien and pushed out on stage.
Right.
Off of your world tour.
But I
What
agree.
was the timeline on that? I think he had like 11 days, whatever it is, more than a week.
Yeah.
More than a week is more than ample time, especially with your handmaidens around you, cooking you meals and, looking after you and stuff. That's a lot of relaxation.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and let's reemphasize, it should never be given Ambien in that age group. It just shouldn't happen. That is a big deal that they were doing that. And again, why does he have that osteopath between him and the Walter Reed doctors? Makes me wonder if it's stuff like this. So he can get stuff like this when he wants it. So whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like I said, I mean, if you listen, chick think, but it's sort of what I've been screaming about my whole adult life, which is you're not allowed to construct something that never happened and then use it as a reason as to why the result didn't come out the way. If I go
construct a non-reason.
If I go, well, Adam, you failed the test on Monday, and I go, yeah, well, and they go, well, why didn't you study over the weekend? And I said, they were building the Empire State Building next door to me, and I couldn't sleep, I couldn't concentrate, but nothing was going on. Well, then you're a liar, right? But also, you're not allowed just to, but here's what I'm saying. The pussy who's interviewing him goes, wait a minute, your dad was in Camp David for 2 weeks. like a fighter going to camp for 2 weeks doing mock debates with a staff of sparring partners. What do you mean, Ambien? What are you talking? By the way, tell me, I'm confused. They gave him Ambien
while he was there,
day of or night before? Or, I thought he had a cold. Didn't he have a cold?
That's what they said. Also, you got something?
Yeah, I got a cold 36 hours. Listen.
What do you got?
So, interesting. They say it's not recommended to give it to patients over 70, but
I know.
Google, the way the AI answer was framed, it does appear like that's a question that was asked a lot in the past 24 hours. And Google AI also, it felt like it was like, well, it's not a hard and fast rule.
It's not a hard and fast rule, but it verges on malpractice. I mean, doctors can do whatever the fuck they want.
No, but you don't. If the you don't know where Andrew's going.
Oh, where's he going?
I think where he's going is Google kind of softened it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
See where he's going? Drew never knows where he's going.
But the point of the matter is, here's how it works. Doctors can do whatever the fuck they want, even if there's a black box warning. If there's a warning and the patient gets the Ambien and then falls, well, that doctor's now in big trouble.
Right.
That's how it works. It's not that there's some law that says you can't give the Ambien. It's that it is considered inappropriate, unethical, risky, etc. Anyway, but do me a favor and also scroll through his video and see if you can find video with his eyes open. I want to see if.
Oh no!
No, because I'd like to see.
We go.
Just quickly.
All right. Quickly.
Because I want to see if I actually saw that.
I didn't notice anything, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
He rattles off a name of political folks trading on, the prestige and getting paid, which is like, that's all you did was travel around and get paid. You're on the board of a Ukrainian energy company.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine just me saying to my son, hey, guess what? New job. You're on the board of Burisma Natural Gas in Ukraine.
Yeah.
She'd look at me and go, why? What does that have to do with anything? What do I know about fracking?
Right.
Okay. I think we have another clip here.
Opinions, but fuck him. Fuck him and everybody around him. I don't have to be fucking nice. Number one, I agree with Quentin Tarantino. Fucking George Clooney is not a fucking actor. He is a fucking, I don't know what he is. He's a brand. And by the way, and God bless him. You know what? He supposedly treats his friends really well. You know what I mean? Buys them things. And he's got a really great place in Lake Como. And he's great friends with
Hold on a
Obama.
second. It's funny. Everything he does is material. He buys stuff for people, which is like him going, so that, his definition of a good friend is somebody buys shit for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's got a house, a second house near a lake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's so telling when he's talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That reminds me of like Kelly Osbourne. Like, who's going to clean your toilets? Oh, okay, bitch. You've never cleaned a toilet.
Yeah.
I cleaned a toilet earlier today, Drew.
You what?
I cleaned a toilet earlier today.
Good.
I like doing my own shit. I'll do my own dishes. I'll clean my own toilet. I don't care.
It is interesting how people don't hear what people are saying. You know what I mean? They just take it on the surface. They don't interpret. They don't.
Yeah, his thing is George Clooney's a bad actor, but he's a good friend because he buys his friends stuff.
Yeah.
And he's got a house.
Yeah.
That their friends could maybe use.